But they did an amazing job of feeding us the whole time, so they deserve a big round of applause. And then, of course, Condor the Destroyer, who battled a migraine Still in the booth, and he did it all. He did it all. So yeah, these people helped, and I'm sure there's a million more. We had a bunch of special guests come down and help us out too. So I can't thank everybody, but you know who you are, and you all deserve it. So that being said, we have another nice person who's here with us tonight, who we love very much and adds so much to the shows that we do. So if you don't mind, please let's make a huge amount of noise for Mr. Peter Abando. Yay! You can see him. We can see him and you if you turn them. Like, look at this. Turn your light on. Turn your light on. Look at that. Wonderful. Okay. Let's see here. Did I already? I forget how to do the show. Well, because I did Vampire and then I hosted it. I forgot a bunch of stuff last time I did it, so it's a bit weird. You guys are warmed up, right? Yeah. So let's not mess around with that. Please make a whole bunch of noise for the 5 survivors. They all did it. Bring them all out. Here they are. Differentiate them because they're all wearing the same shirt now, so it's hard for me. So I don't remember their names. Great. Yeah, let's please. What happened just now?
We made it here. What happened?
All right, let's just go down the line and please introduce ourselves so that they get to know who you are.
Matthew.
Kennedy.
Ian.
Jameson.
Rachel.
There they are. There they are. Group game to kind of get you guys warmed up because you haven't been doing enough. Honestly, I would like to do. What do I want to do? We definitely are not doing a flock dance. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Let's do CSI. Can we do CSI? Can you hook that up? Yeah, can we ever do it? Okay, so we're going to do CSI Miami. So for those of you that are unfamiliar with that, which I don't think any of you are, CSI Miami has an awful man in the show, who apparently is an awful man in real life. And at the beginning of the show, Horatio always has a dead body that he has to deal with because that's how the show starts. And he has to take his sunglasses off for some reason, and he has to say some witty punchline about why this person is dead or how they died, because it's so funny to do that. And then we start the show. So we're going to do that for you. So what I need from you, is I just need an occupation. Any occupation? Musician. We're going to take football player, and we're going to start off with that. So if you don't mind, please give us a big round of applause for this.
Looks like he's not going to reach first down.
Looks like he's just had his last down.
Looks like he died of stitches.
Looks like he's gonna skip the halftime show.
1, 2, cut, shoot, stab.
I can't promise that everything we do is going to make sense. And a perfect example of that is Connor's like, do you want me to leave the tweet thing on the screen the whole time? I'm like, yeah, I've already been blinded by that 3 times. Can we just turn it off? Thank you, Condor. Okay, so let's keep moving. Let's get another one. Musician!
Candy inventor.
What am I
A
hearing?
painter.
A painter. Let's try a painter. Here we go, painter.
Stroke, stroke. Dip.
Looks like somebody called his paint by number.
Looks like he got rolled over.
It looks like it was Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with lead paint?
Looks like someone was allergic to camel hair.
According to my calculations, he was using a kill Eric.
And that, kids, is why you always use a primer.
Alright, there you go. That's our warm-up game. Alright, so. Whoa, man, really?
Thank you. Ryder, it's not bad.
Remember I said I'd do 10 more hours? I still would, but it would just look differently. Okay, so we're going to play some Sudden Death Improv. Have most of you seen this, yes? Most of you seen this? So when I introduce a very important piece of So when I introduce this piece of equipment, you already know what to do for it. So please, if you don't mind, make the scary noise when it's time to booth! Tonight featuring a microphone. So that you can talk away but not be able to hear. Alright, so what we're going to do here at Sudden Death Improv is it's going to be me versus these 5 improvisers, because you know what, we've been working together this whole 50 hours and it's time for us to separate that and throw down. Bam! So the host versus 5 improvisers, that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to win tonight, guarantee, because they're so tired that they're going to not be able to do this, I promise you. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 improvisers. Yes, you can go in the booth. Not because you're sad about it, you can go in the booth. Great. Wonderful. Great, they're good to go. All right, so they can't hear what we're doing right now because I'm going to get a suggestion from you. So please, if you don't mind, what is something that you would keep in a shoebox? It's not shoes.
Mice! Not better.
Sorry, what am I hearing from back here?
Mice.
Mice?
Yeah.
Cool. I did actually, yeah, you cut the little hole so that you can get them home. Okay, so mice. This is going to be about mice. What's going to happen is I want you guys to mime the whole thing, so you don't get to talk at all. So you're going to try and relay mice to them, but you can't. That's not even the weirdest thing that's been going on. You're going to do mice. You're going to relay to them in mime. That's how you're going to do it. There's something else. Oh yes, you only have 20 seconds to do it. Okay. So please bring them out of the booth.
Hilarious.
Teamwork like you've never seen before.
49 hours straight.
They are now going to mime for you a thingy, and you are going to watch. And they have 20 seconds on the clock, and it's starting now.
Oh no.
All right, time. Sure. So what's going to happen now is once they finish that, so these 2 here have no idea what the suggestion is because they're in a soundproof booth, but they just watched a beautiful piece of art. From that beautiful piece of art, they're going to be inspired to do us a scene. So that's what you're going to do now, is you're going to do a scene inspired by what you just saw. So please give them a big round of applause to start this whole thing off.
I got one! It's huge! It's a leaf. It's gonna be a 20-pounder. A leaf? Sorry, I thought it was a catfish.
Maple leaf.
Sorry. I saw this TV show where they did this, and I thought it would be easier. It looked scary to me, and as soon as I felt something touch me, I flipped.
I saw that. I was right here.
Yeah? I was just explaining it to you.
Oh.
Because I felt like an idiot when you said that was just a leaf.
You need to stop putting these kind of barriers in your own mind. You can do this.
I don't know if the fact that we're standing in a swamp makes this conversation more or less heartening.
Because you're about to stick your arm back down there. And you're not bringing it out until you get what you need. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh. I got one! I got one! Holy!
It's a kitty! It's an angry kitty.
No, I think that's actually a kitty fish.
All right, please come join me at the Downstage Center. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to find out how well they have been joined together in their brain mass over the last 50 hours. Brain mass. So what you're going to be looking for is you're going to tell me what you think the suggestion was. And if you get it right, if you guess what the suggestion is, you will get a point for your entire team. If you guess wrong, then what will happen is the host will get the point, and they will have to record it. Yay, my scorekeeper Michaela is working tonight. So that all being said, if you can please tell me what you think the suggestion was. Do you need a hint or anything? You know, I don't even remember. Oh, something to keep in a shoebox. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Mousetrap!
Oh! Now by those oohs and ahs, we are now realizing you didn't get it right. Please tell me, audience, what was the right suggestion?
Mice!
Mice, wonderful. So, give me a round of applause. So that is a point for me. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to have you, and I'd like to have you go into the booth. We got 2 guys, why don't I have 2 girls? That makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Okay. We're just getting started. Peter Abando is an incredible musician. I believe that he can inspire them to do some stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a how's this going to go? This is a mime one. How about this? Peter, come up on stage. Who doesn't know how to play piano at all? Ian, you're gonna go down on the piano. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen.
What's this thing doing?
That makes it echo, so it'll hold the note. It'll hold the note. Okay. Anyway, so here's what's gonna happen is. You guys are only allowed to move as he plays, and you have to move to his playing. So like whatever he's doing, you have to move. And at the same time, relay the suggestions.
They're on your team,
them,
Ian.
okay? So, but he is going to be the one dictating how you move. Okay.
Speaking?
What?
Speaking?
No.
Okay.
No. I want to win tonight. So what's something that old people have?
War medals.
War medals.
Memories.
Oh, I like that actually. That's good. War medals. So this is gonna be war medals. So that's what you're going to be trying to relay. And he's going to play the piano. It's going to be great. Let's bring them out of the booth. All right. Now, if you're paying attention, we've done a little bit of a swap. We have, yes.
Didn't even notice.
So here's what's going to happen is Ian has no idea how to play the piano.
I really don't.
Similar to the last scene, they're going to now try and mime something for you, but they have to move and be with the music, so whatever, or the sounds that are coming out of the piano. So whatever's coming out of that key, that piano, they are going to move to that, and they have to mime. They cannot talk. They're going to relay to you. They have 20 seconds on the clock. Then we'll start as soon as he makes some noise. Please flip back. Here we go, here we go.
It's not open yet. It's not open yet. Jameson, it's not open yet. Why is McDonald's not open that early? Why? Why are we gonna do our mackerel? Big Mac off. Right.
Oh, we're gonna have to. That looks like
Only
the owner
there's
of
the guy.
McDonald's. Yeah. We've been waiting a little while. I mean, last night we decided that this is my punishment for losing a bet.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Embarrassing for you,
Super embarrassing for me.
but we both love Big Macs.
You keep saying that so sarcastically, knowing how it hurts. Oh, he's opening the doors. You really don't have to, sir. Okay.
That one, I can see it. It's the only one on your keychain. There's two logs, man.
That one, you know, just give up. Give up all your head. This was
So, whoa.
I feel as though this is reverse burglary.
How did he get into McDonald's? Oh, it's probably 9938.
Wow, you know the melodic number scheme for the McDonald's theme song.
It's just a common number. Combination.
Don't come back. This is really horrible.
Love how he doesn't notice us on the clear doors.
Wait, what about?
Oh yeah.
Alright, come down here. Alright, so let's see here. So what we were looking for is something that old people have. Something that old people have. So that's what we're looking for. I like how when the bullet whizzed by Peter, he's so cool and calm that he just did one of these. Peter Bendo, he's awesome. Okay. You have 3 seconds. 3,
Is it
2,
a purple
1.
heart, like a war medal?
Reluctantly, please give them a point, Michaela. Verbally reluctant.
Oh man.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's see here.
You're the best.
All right. It's really interesting. The shirts are just, that was a little bit different color than all the rest of them.
Is it just the lighting?
Yeah, and pieced
Yeah.
He's slowing down.
All right, so that being said, get in the booth. I don't remember, you were with him the first time I did, right? That's what you guys, you were like, oh, you need that weird arm thing. You go in with it. We'll separate those guys.
This is gonna be better.
Oh yeah, no couch there. All right. Go all the way to the back of the room. Put your back like up against that wall. Great. So what's gonna happen is she's gonna dub this scene from back there. So you're gonna not be able to talk. You move your mouth, and the voice will be provided from her. This is called what did I call this? Voice from beyond.
Voices from beyond.
Didn't I?
Yep.
So James is going to provide the voice. You're going to move your mouth. That's what we're going to do. What I need from you guys is
Wiffle ball bat.
no.
No.
Yeah. They probably could see that and they'd be like, no.
Spider webs.
Spider webs.
Scissors.
Sure, there you go. Spider webs. I didn't even ask for that. They just gave it to me. So spider webs is what we're going to get. You're going to provide all the talking from way back there, and let's bring them out of the booth. It's going pretty smooth so far. No real hiccups or anything yet. We're doing a voice from beyond, so Jameson's in the back of the room. She's going to be providing all the voices for the scene. You have 20 seconds on the clock. And go.
I'm here to please.
No sounds from up here. No sounds from up here.
Speak louder.
I'm stuck in something. It's sticky, and I'm a fly.
I live on this thing, and I am planning on murdering you.
Oh no!
No! Oh, that was me basting you.
Grace, Rachel, she's providing your voice. Your mouth needs to move. Keep going.
That was me basting you. I want you to be perfectly seasoned for my Thanksgiving dinner. Ah hee hee, woohoo, ha, baste again. Here I go, basting again.
Come on, there you go. Get right with See what you get for that.
Morning.
Morning, dear.
How do you sleep?
Oh, it was all right. It was a bit hot last night.
Oh, I tried the heat.
I know you did, but that's okay. I know how it makes your back more limber.
Thanks. It was really cold last night. It's been really chilly lately.
It is getting to be, winter.
Happens. So. No, never mind.
No, what?
Well, I was just thinking, we haven't had company over in a while, and each time I asked if, Jeff and Tracy could come over, you said no, and I just wanted to know if anything was wrong. Like, have you had a falling over, or?
No. It's just we don't really have any common interests these days, it seems.
Tracy since you were 4.
Yeah, and, she's always been a fine little sister, but at some points you just stop liking these people.
So you stopped liking somebody after like 28 years?
It happens. Sure.
Who else have you started to cut out of your life?
Oh, well, I don't know if I'd use the word cut. I mean, it seems so unnecessarily violent in words.
What would you say?
No, I'd say shift relationship focus. Shift.
Alright. Who else have you shift related focus?
No, I'm just mangling this scarf.
Is that what that's supposed to? I mean,
Well, it started as a blanket, but then I realized it would take me forever if I made it that wide.
God bless you, Sarah. She's still bad for me.
Sarah. Definitely
Oldest daughter. You've started to cut. Strategically
refocus emotional energy.
refocus emotional energy. But Sarah, you're refocusing your emotional energy on your firstborn?
Well, she's so sporty, and she spends all her time at university.
It's a good thing.
I suppose it's just we never have anything to talk about these days.
She's engaged. granted, she's here visiting and she's not feeling well, but I thought you guys were gonna go wedding dress shopping.
Actually, I thought I would go tuxedo shopping with Thomas. Oh yeah, he's great to hang out with.
The groom?
Yeah, he's gonna make a swell addition to the family.
Great. So here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out what it is that I didn't even ask for. They just yelled at me, and so I got it. So what do you think the Voice from Beyond suggestion was in 3, 2, 1?
Spiderweb!
Accept it. I give it some acceptance. I realize that they deserve that one, so give it some acceptance to that point.
Well, okay.
Good. Well done. All right. So Kennedy and Jameson, please get in the booth. So here's something that we did when we were doing improv at 6 a.m. in the morning, and only the 4 people were here watching us.
You were there.
Yeah, yeah. And there was actually, and then there was other improvisers there for some weird reason. We were all like, yeah, this rally. So what we did at 6 o'clock in the morning was we tried out something that I really want to do now, and I don't even know if we can do it. So I'll let you guys pick what to do it. We'll see. What you have to do is you have to. Oh man, how do we come up with a state? How it was phrased? You have to
state the intent of the dialogue.
State the intent of the dialogue rather than the words. So, for example, instead of saying hello, you would say pleasant greeting. Huh?
Yeah.
That's how it's going to go. So you're going to state the intent of the dialogue rather than the words. So whichever two of you want to do that back and forth. You cannot describe your actions, you're just going to stand and do it back and forth, okay? So whoever the two are going to do it, so stand right down stage. You're just going to bounce it back and forth. So what is something that, besides money, because we get money a lot, what is something that 2 roommates maybe would fight about?
Together.
Video game console! Video game console! What's this guy saying? What's he saying? What? Ah, top bunk. I like it, I like it, I like it. So get right there. Let's bring them out of the booth. All right. So we practiced this a little bit at 4 or 6 or 8. I don't remember what time it was. They're going to state the intent of the dialogue rather than the words. Yes, they are. So they're going to have a conversation. They're not allowed to move, and they're not allowed to talk about what physically they're doing, but they're going to do this. Let's see what happens. Here we go. 20 seconds on the clock. And go.
Threaten his area of movement, snide remark.
Reminder of seniority.
Reminder of comfort preferences due to medical reasons.
Plea for a better night's sleep.
Shout to authority.
Reminder of fear of wetting the bed.
Reminder that someone moved out.
Reminder of fear of heights.
Shout to authority.
Oh, there you go.
Authority! Authority!
Yes.
It's you, authority. The first police person ever.
Ever created.
Is it true, authority, that you invented police work?
Oh, it's so true. What a funny story.
I'd love to hear it, authority.
Well, I'll tell you. I would, but only if there are some fine young improvisers to act out my story.
Of course there are, authority. Of course there are.
I was a young man once. I rode through the streets and noticed the chaos and the order and the chaos. But mostly I noticed my heart swelled to create balance in law.
Law is a fairly good-looking thing.
Oh, it's damn sexy.
a fantastic story, Authority. Thank you for sharing.
Now what can I do for you now that you know my personal history and we know each other so well now?
Well, my next question for you, Authority, is one of some urgence. Times have changed, Authority. There are subversives, anarchists, improvisers. And they create chaos. They don't respect the laws. They have women play men.
Would you go so far as to say that it is unscripted chaos?
At least not on this eve. On this eve, there's something entirely different, Authority. But I would like to know, in the wake of all these changes, if there's anything you can do to regain the balance. Does your heart still swell for the law?
Oh, it's swollen. It's swollen.
I can see Law now,
It's right here.
and he looks very lonely.
It's a big heart. It's a small head.
Usually, with the law, it's the other way around.
So, you would like me to bring some order to this thing you call improv?
Well, I'm not the one who created it. I only follow it. I don't have your power, Authority. I have no authority.
Well, Kennedy, I believe today is the day where I knight you improv police. You make govern laws and regulations of improv. Wearing black, red, and white.
I cannot take this responsibility, Authority, for while I respect and appreciate it, I abhor responsibility.
Well,
So, I wonder, could you reestablish your love with the law?
yes. Yes,
Law?
I did it. Oh my gosh.
So what we had is we had them stating we had them stating.
Just let her have it.
We had them stating the intention of the dialogue rather than speaking the words. What I asked for was something that two roommates would fight about that was not money. So please, what do you think that they would fight about on 3, 2, 1?
Mattress space.
What was it? Top bunk. Excitedly and giddily, give me a point.
Darn tootin'.
Darn tootin'. All right, let's get Ian and Rachel into the booth, please. I came up with something. Oh, I came up with something inspired by that last one. Kennedy, you can actually park it. You can park it. Right at the end of that, I saw something that was funny to me because my brain hurts. So what it was that when you. When you are an actor and you do stage work, there's all this stuff about like, oh, how do you stage fight and how do you stage kiss? Well, what that made me think of is stage kissing. What normally happens is you'll put your hands over your mouth so that then when you are kissing, you're just pushing your hands together so it looks like you're kissing, but you're not. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to get you guys to actually put your hands over your mouth and act as if you're locking lips. Not yet. But what's going to happen is they're going to have to be doing something very active. They're going to have to be doing something very, very active. So I need something, not necessarily a sport, but like something that is
Skating.
Bouncy castle.
Running from a bear.
Sorry. What did you say?
Moving furniture.
Moving furniture. Great. So now, because obviously your hand will be pressed very tightly over your mouth, if you were to speak, it will come out as basically garbly, gooby. You guys have to remain attached to each other throughout the entire thing.
Can we not use our hands?
What? Don't worry, Matthew. I would never let that happen. Put your hand over your mouth. Now press those hands together and stay there for a minute. They have to stay that way the whole time. Please bring them out of the booth. Quickly, because they might be suffocating themselves. They are now going to do an activity and be stage kissing the entire time. 20 seconds on the clock, starting now. Should be able to understand anything you say.
Frank, what I tell you about coming over to my rink?
Didn't tell me anything. You showed stuff, but you didn't tell me anything.
I figured the tone of yelling would be message enough.
Yeah?
Yeah. Shh, 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 shh. You still play?
You know I still play.
Well, how about this? A little 3-bar. First hit to both posts and the crossbar.
Yeah.
Wins. Loser leaves the country.
Better deal.
All right. You got a stick?
Yeah.
You got skates?
Already on. Take the garters.
King move! the puck hit, the lights went out. It was kind of nice timing.
Yeah, the lights went out. Mom? Where did you come from? Why do I keep hearing voices? Right, so these aren't even open. Yeah, okay. All right. So I had them push their mouths together really closely. And what I had them do is, you want to know what I asked?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just listening to you.
It's called ears and mouths.
Your ears aren't even open. So what I asked them for was an activity that was very active, but not a sport. So very active, but not a sport. And so I'd like to know what you think it is. On 3, 2, 1.
Moving furniture!
Michaela, give them that point angrily but confident, and we'll come back.
What the? It's okay, Grab. What the Sam help?
Whoa, whoa!
That's great, perfect, wonderful. Great. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take an intermission. So that is a wonderful time to stay here still. Don't worry, guys. You can almost go outside. You can almost go outside. Did anybody notice my truck's still out there?
Yeah.
In the 1 hour park by the dumpster. Anyway, let's take that intermission. You can go and buy some stuff. I don't even know if we have anything left because I know we were selling out of a lot of stuff. Go use the washrooms. We're talking to hopefully beat you too. And we'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes. Thank you very much.